Hey guys, Doug Drummond here, Mr. Double D50, and as you can see, I already got the next big thing, the Galaxy S4. That's right, yep, I did have the HTC One, now I got the S4. Let's take a quick look at my first impressions, a little unboxing, what you get with this, and some of the cool new features right now. So it's all about presentation. Right off the bat, the box looks like luxurious wood grain. You can go ahead and slide this off, open the top, inside reveals the gorgeous Samsung Galaxy S4. This does feature a 5-inch Super AMOLED display on there, which is 441 ppi. It's a little bit smaller than the HTC's 468 ppi. Now this thing does feature a 1920 by 1080 screen, so it is full 1080p. And the one thing that gives this thing the edge over the HTC is the fact of the brightness level. This thing is much brighter, much more vibrant than the HTC, and to me it's a better viewing screen. The phone itself is quite light. It comes in just under 5 ounces. To me it felt much lighter, but it also felt a little bit cheaper than the HTC One. Moving that aside, you're going to get some finger guides as well as a manual. Move that aside. They have included some really nice earbuds. These Samsung earbuds feature inline tap controls with volume as well as pause and play button, and these things are nice. They're up there with the Apple EarPods, and I give them 2 thumbs up. They've also included the micro USB cable to charge this thing up, as well as quite a large plug-in power adapter. Now back to the phone. The software is a 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, and I don't notice too much of a difference, but Android software on the Samsung is quite different than the HTC, and it did take some getting used to. I do like the fact that the home screen can be completely edited, modified. You could choose any one of the screens that you want to be your home screen. You don't have to be stuck with that HTC Blink feed. I love the fact that I can change this and customize it to the way that I want. With the included IR sensor on here, operating your TV is easy with the included app Watch On. It's smart, it learns your TV, and you can go ahead and use this as a TV remote, which is super great. Now the difference is the sleep and wake button, and this one is on the side. I kind of liked it better when it was on top, but it does feel more natural to be on the side. I do find myself hitting the volume buttons quite a bit. Those are on the side as well. Volume rockers up and down. Very smooth inline. This one does have the home button, which I kind of like. It gives it the advantage over the HTC. Very reminiscent of the iPhone, so it's easier for me to hit that home button when I get into a jam, but it also has a back button as well as a function button here. It takes you into your menu or your settings. I like the fact that those buttons do hide. They actually go dormant if you're not using them too long. You've got air view, air scroll, all these different things that actually detect your eyes, your hands. There's sensors on the front that will show you. So when you're swapping through your pictures, you just hold your hand, hover it above the picture, and swipe, and you can go to the next picture, which to me is kind of gimmicky. I guess if you've got dirty hands, you just got done operating, you're a mechanic, you're greasy, you don't want to touch your screen, fine. But for me, it's just kind of gimmicky. I might as well just touch the screen. The next one is kind of cool with the air view, I think it is, where you're staring at it, it detects your eyes. As you look down, the page automatically scrolls. So the air scroll is a pretty cool feature to me. While it's detecting your eyes, you can have it hooked up to where you're watching a video. If you look away or the screen turns away, it's actually going to pause the video until it detects your eyes in front of the thing again, which is kind of cool to me, because how many times you watch a video, someone gets your attention, you look away, you really are hoping to pause it, you're fumbling around trying to pause it. So that, even though it's gimmicky, does work, and I think it's kind of cool as well. Camera, guys. The camera on this thing is amazing. 13 megapixels, but the 13 megapixel is super cool, and it is unbelievable, guys. The macro shots, the settings, it's got night, HDR, panorama. It's got so many different things on there. It is packed full of features and settings and burst mode, and you got filters you can throw on this thing. The cameras are just simply amazing on these Samsungs. I was blown away, and I think this thing works just great. I love the fact that it's got dual camera, simultaneous dual camera, so you can record the front and the back. You can take pictures of the front and back. It's got a 4-time digital optical zoom, and this thing is very amazing for being 1.9 gigahertz quad core with 2 gigabytes of DDR RAM. It handles it quite quick. You just want to make sure you're killing tasks, you're not running things, and that even helps with battery life. So let's get on to battery life. So the battery life on this thing, I was getting about a solid 14-15 hours on battery alone. That's with pretty heavy use. You might be able to get it more. You throw in power saver mode, shut down a couple apps, kill a couple apps so they don't run, and you might get more time off of that, but this thing was eating up my battery pretty quick, and I'm not surprised with that 15-inch Super AMOLED display. That thing's probably sucking down the power. The phone itself is a very amazing device at $199. I was quite blown away at what you get for $200 and I am definitely drinking the Samsung Kool-Aid. If you are looking to upgrade to a new phone and you're ready right now, I'd say go ahead and go out and get any one of these phones. They are a fine phone. If you want the big screen, get this one. If you want the good sound, get the HTC One. There's so many different things out there. I just wanted to give you guys some options, and I will get back to you with my full review, and we will find out. Am I going to wait for the iPhone 5S or 6? I don't know. It's crazy. Make sure you subscribe, stick with me, and catch me in the next episode. See you guys all later.